Hello Pisces, this is Aquila for your monthly reading for the month of May 2015. So let's start, Pisces. We have on the 3rd, we have a full moon in your 9th house of long distance travel, higher education, and your philosophy, your way of looking at things in the world, and basically your higher mind. And this full moon is always a time of fullness. When there's a full moon, it's a time of fullness, Pisces. We have also this moon is going to be having a little chit chat with Jupiter in your 6th house of career and not career, your 6th house of self-service and your health. So this full moon in your 9th house is going to be basically asking you to go into yourself basically and take out those confronting your truths, basically confronting your truths. What is it that you're not really comfortable with? What is it that you have to dare yourself to do? This is going to be touching this full moon is going to be touching Mercury, going to be touching Jupiter. So there is an optimistic dare there for you. You can dare yourself to be optimistic about what it is that you want to achieve long term in your life, and how is it probably that your day-to-day travel or your work life or your health life is probably not aligning with it. So you probably have to definitely check to see if this is what you can definitely manifest, because with this full moon in your 9th house, it is a time to set new intentions. Pisces. So take that into account. We have on the 7th, we have Venus, the planet of money and pleasure and romance, going into your 5th house of pleasure and things from the heart. Children, the joy you get from children, flirting and just having fun. The first card that I got for you, Pisces, is celebrating. So you are going to be celebrating. So this is a time for enjoyment, partying. You're going to be going out, you're going to be connecting with people, you're going to be socializing, you're going to be very, very social in the beginning month of May. And this is a water element card, so it isn't it's in your nature. It's all about your emotions. You're going to be feeling good, celebrating with friends and family, enjoying yourself. Something is going to be a cause of celebration for. On the 11th, we have Mars, the planet of action and courage and endurance, moving into your 4th house of home. And this is your, where you live, what you call home, relationships that you have with your parents or guardians. You're going to be active in the home, changing things around, maybe switching things up. There's going to be a lot of energy in the home, active energy. You're probably going to be exercising in the home or cooking more in the home, or something for you to do in the home, redecorating in the home, changing things up, or it can mean a lot of aggression in the home, arguing in the home. So you definitely want to be mindful of that, to just, be calm with things if it is aggressive energy in the home. We don't want Mars to get out of whack. With Mars being in this part of your sign, learn moderation with it. Learn how to use Mars to do everything that you need to do at home with that energy, instead of being forceful and aggressive. It's not really going to work out for you in the long run for the best thing if you direct your energy like that. On the 18th, we have a new moon in your 3rd house of communication and day-to-day travel and relationships you have with your siblings and family members. And the second card that I got for you is the success card. So there's a victory here. Public recognition, recreating and rebuilding yourself. And this new one in your 3rd house could mean that you're developing new ways of communicating. It can also mean that you're thinking about new ways of communicating, being very calm in this nature, basically, basically taking care of yourself in the communicative way, in the mental way, in a way of diplomacy, or how is it that I can probably do certain things different with my neighbors, with my siblings, with my family members, with myself. Emotions basically staying in check, calming yourself. So use this to mentally focus yourself and discipline this as well, so that you can set new intentions on new beginnings for things for you in your communication area, Pisces. So that's going to be wonderful. We have on the 18th, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, retrograding in your 4th house. So Mars is here, and there's a lot of action. And then there's Mercury, the planet of communication, going retrograde. Now, when Mercury goes retrograde, double check everything with regards to communication. Cell phones, emails, letters being sent, traveling day-to-day, on a day-to-day traveling. So Mercury retrograding here is going to be a time of reflection for you too in the home. You're going to be rethinking new things, reprocessing things, logically looking at things. With Mars there can still be an aggressive energy, but with Mercury retrograding, it kind of slows things down on the mental for a little bit. People pop up in and out when Mercury retrograde. So this can mean people popping up to your house unexpected, or calling you from the past. People do pop up from the past as well when Mercury retrogrades, and it's retrograding your 4th house. Something to do with your parents, communication with your parents, communication with guardians. So definitely something to look at. And then we have the sun moving into your 4th house. So there's an illumination in your 4th house for this month, Pisces. There's a focus there for you, Pisces. The sun being here, you have Mercury here, and then you have Mars here. So on the 30th, the sun and Mercury conjunct. They're together in your 4th house of home. So what is it that you have to look at or reflect on or put your focus on at home that you need to restructure or change or moderate or do with Mars there, with the action planet there? The last card that I got for you, Pisces, was the Possibilities card. I don't know if you can see this card. There we go. So basically, this is about future planning, this card. This is a fire card now. The sun just moved into your 4th house of home. Fire. And it's basically discovering, stepping out of yourself, stepping outside of your comfort zone. You know your goals, basically setting intentions, making decisions, expanding your horizons in the home front, or in terms of with parents, changing things in the home front, future plannings about the home in the home front. And you have Mars there, you have that fire energy to help you do that. So definitely take a focus of that, Pisces, for this month. With that full moon, it is definitely going to be having you think bigger and better for your future. So it is a time of expansion for you. So think bright, think big, Pisces, and swim deep, okay? And I'll see you next month.